Okay, this is a little bit of a different scenario right now. I put back the light I put on 1 o'clock, and I put another light. This is a normal 100 watt bulb. I wanted to buy a red light bulb, but I don't really know if it's white bulb because it's kind of coated in blue. I don't know. And like normal, we have our overhead light, which is under 70 watts over here, and then the sunlight coming in from this side. Remember, this is a test video to know the best positions light should be when doing a YouTube vlog. I think to a large extent I have a lot to say to a lot of people because I think the world I find myself in is not working right. And one of the reasons why it's not working right is because of, to a large extent, I, I believe that common sense is not playing here, and we want certain things as human beings, which is security. We want security not only of bodily harm, but security of health, security of food, security of shelter, security of our way of life, and all things like that. But we seem not to know how to get this security. We feel that by blocking ourselves with a fence, from other human beings, we can be able to protect ourselves from that security. We tend not to understand that it's just going to be for a very short while. And that is why I think a lot of uncommon sense is being played because people are looking at today, not looking at what is going to happen in the next 50 years, 100 years. You know, most of the people in the 19th century did a lot better than us because they looked far ahead, and we are reaping the fruits, but we're not looking far ahead of what is happening or what's supposed to happen to us. We're just thinking. For instance, in Europe right now, there's this huge fear of the black community coming in, the Muslim community, which is the Arabians, the Indians, Pakistanis, and the Chinese, and all that. But for me, the Chinese, the Indians, the blacks, and all, the brownies, and they are only really going to be affecting you. You know what I mean? Because you don't understand their culture, and you're scared that the culture is going to affect your culture. But the truth about it is, the children that are going to be giving birth to, they are going to be having the culture that they see, and that culture is going to be the best culture for them. In America, you have this culture already, where you have a whole lot of different kind of nationalities coming together to live, and your children are born in this culture. I don't see them coming over to Europe to come and live because they feel Europe still have this strictly white culture. They still tend to prefer that culture. So I still see a scenario where the world is going to come together, and when it does, a new culture is going to emerge. So when you're trying your best to make sure that doesn't happen, you're only being very, very selfish to yourself because you are born into a culture, and you accepted that culture as the best, right? Your kids are going to be born into another culture. Times change, and people, times change time, really. People don't really change so much of time, times just change time, and it should be accepted that way, okay? Um, that's one of the things that I feel I should be talking about. But basically, this is not what I am really referring to. Okay. Because I like you. That's my madam, the trouble mama, trouble of Fefe. Okay, let me do this. Okay, okay. I actually forgot that I'm still recording. What just happened was that the light I put down below, which is the 100 watts, it was starting to lean on my chair and it was burning practically. So I just saw a little bit of smoke. So I had to stop. I actually forgot that I was still recording. But anyway, that's notwithstanding. We're going to stop the overhead light and see how it works only with the brown light and the sunlight, okay, and the other light that I said before. Thank you.